An away draw against AC Leopards in the Congo was enough to see the brilliant Brazilians progress in the Champions League. Next, an away trip to play AS Vita from Kinshasa in the DRC.
Back in the jungle, hope we get internet.
Olafo, even though Kulmang is strong, fun listen subtitle.
For us, it's a good experience traveling to other countries. We are a step ahead from the last time we were in the Champions League, so it's a big game. We need to win it and go qualify for the next stage.
The team couldn't afford any delays on their return from the DRC because of the PSL fixtures that were lined up back-to-back for them back home. Traveling in style was the only option.
The flight was good because we took a chartered flight. It's different to the commercial flight. It's not too bad.
The plane was good. It helps a lot because now we're going back on Sunday and then we have to play on Wednesday. We have to travel to Polokwane. So it also plays a big role and gives us a better time to rest.
A surprise was waiting for the players as they exited customs in Kinshasa. An enthusiastic welcoming party. Maybe they'd landed in Mamelodi International by mistake.
For me, I was very honored that I didn't expect it because now we went to Dolise and we didn't get much. But when you got here, I was so surprised. We feel at home. It feels like we're in South Africa because now, there were so many people there welcomed us and cheering and they're behind us. So, yeah.
To get a welcome like that in a foreign country, it's very encouraging. And that's why you also feel as a team that, there are people who support us and there's no way that we can let them down. If they can come to the airport and welcome us, it will be easy for them to get to the stadium with us on the day of the game. So we know that amongst the group of AS Vita, there are a certain group that they are cheering for us. They want to see us winning the game. So that was a plus for us.
That evening, a delegation from the embassy welcomed the players. They awoke the following day in the plush surroundings of the five-star King Pinsky Hotel overlooking the Congo River.
It helps a lot because as players, you are comfortable and you settle in very nicely. And then you know that the Wi-Fi is around. You can communicate with the family and you just have to give the management of Sundowns and everyone that worked hard to make sure that we get a hotel like this. You just have to thank them.
In the afternoon, the players set off for their pre-match training session at the world-famous Tata Raphael Stadium. En route, they encountered the usual banter from the local football fans.
People of Congo, they love football and they support their teams. And you know that even from the young kid to an adult, they talk the same language and they just want to see their team winning. So we experienced that when we play against Mazembe, and here we are again, it's another test. We just have to focus and make sure that we don't concentrate much on the crowd. We just have to go out there and make sure that the small group of supporters that they welcome us there at the airport, that we make them happy.
This stadium once hosted the famous Ali Foreman Rumble in the Jungle bout.
We have to go through the next round. Not going to be easy, but you have to fight. No one is going to give it to you. You got to earn it. We're playing in an artificial pitch. Okay, not ideal, but it's okay. You have to do it. It's an historic stadium where Muhammad Ali fought. We're happy to be here. It's part of history. Taking cues from Muhammad Ali. Let's hope we're going to float like butterfly and be stinging,
AS Vita in Congo is a powerhouse. So we know that they've got a good history. We have to be very tactical and the coaches work very hard around the game here.
The team that plays relatively like platinum stars. When we get the ball, we just need to play out on the counter, just watch the wingers. The central defenders are very casual. That's what we know about Vita.
On the day of the match, the players arrived at the stadium to much fanfare, all directed against them. Welcome to the jungle, Bafana Bastyle.
I remember when we went into the stadium, we come early, and at 1 o'clock, believe me, the stadium was full. So I was saying to Tao, it's going to be tough here because, you can already see that the people here, they're anticipating a big game. So the guys don't want to disappoint.
The space for Africa. This is the change room of Muhammad Ali, the rumble in the jungle. Ali Bomaye, Zaire.
I didn't know much about the stadium before somebody mentioned Ali Bomaye. To me, I'm like, what's Ali Bomaye? Ali Bomaye, it's a song talking about rumble in the jungle. So that's when they say, yeah, this stadium is the jungle. That's where Muhammad Ali fought. So we basically in the jungle. We have to rumble with these guys and let's see who come out victorious.
When we won the league, when I first got here, that's the same magnitude or atmosphere. It was the same as TP Mazembe. They had more supporters, the fans were behind them, green and white all over the stadium, and we just had a few fans from the embassy. It played a big role for them.
The first 25 minutes, we were in charge, but football is not about who was in charge. Football is about the results. I think we have taken our chances. We had so many chances. Zwane had a chance. Leo had a chance, and I think Keegan had 2 or 3, but not chance to score, but a chance to pass the right passing. You know, the choice he was opting for was not the right choice, so the results were not good.
Obviously, it was not good that we conceded towards the end of the game. We dropped so deep and we allowed them to come to us, and it created more pressure. Even though I managed to save the first shot, but it was not good enough to help the team because at the end of the day, I conceded.
Sundowns conceded in extra time and had to return home 1 goal behind on aggregate. The same situation they found themselves in against Chicken Inn in the first round. Bafana style, Ariye.
Game plans for home are nearly the same. Try and score is not you scoring the first half or second half. It's at the end of the game, there must be 2 goals. So we needed 2 goals against Chicken Inn to win. So we need 2 goals again tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if they're going to be very comfortable on the grass, but we are comfortable on the grass. So we have to take advantage of that. And it's up to us now as a team to come and say, guys, this is the last hurdle before we can enter into the group stages. Can we just come together for this 90 minutes and give it everything that we have?
What is key is we need to take care of the wingers because they're very skillful and they like cutting inside and taking shots. Their striker is very big. He likes holding onto the ball and harassing Thabo and Wayne. But their defense is not that good. So we just need to take care of a few key players and then we'll be sorted.
As things stood at the start of the game, the Brazilians needed to win by 2 goals to go through to the group stages of the Champions League. The
first half of last night's game against Vita, I would say a different game on its own. The mentality was good, the attitude was good, the will to win was good. We created the opportunities. I can't complain about that as the coach. They wanted to win, they gave their best. It's anxiety. We want to win this game so much. Decision making was not proper. We were making wrong decisions. When you play Champions League, the away goal is very expensive. This is what happened. We focused more on the attack. And because they never troubled us that much in Kinshasa, that was the problem. We knew that this team might not score that much. And we slept. They caught us napping. It's a good goal he scored. It's not an easy goal.
Then just before the halftime break, Castro was brought down in the box and the ref had no option but to point to the penalty spot. It's up to you, Thabo Rautsepa.
It was very important for Thabo, but he's a good experience for that, and he slotted it. That gave us life to come back. But the second goal was the one that gave us chance, because if you score 1 more, you win. And that's when now we saw a lot of anxiety, wanting to score, not coming, and making wrong decisions, and misses, and miscontrol of the ball, emotions. But we are on a learning curve. It's the second year now we are in Africa. We have improved. We have moved 1 step further. Even though I still believe we could have been in the group stages, let's be honest. With the kind of game we played and the chances we created, I would say we underachieved. But you sometimes take the positives out of the negatives. Okay, we lost the most prestigious one, the Champions League, but it gives us an opportunity to play Confederation Cup. You know, we're improving and we learn from our mistakes, how the game is played in Champions League, in CAF. It's tactics, it's a technique, also emotion, anxiety. But on top of that, the culture. The culture of the guys from the DRC and the culture of our boys is totally different.
They fight us. They try to intimidate you. They try to get into your nerves. It's not just a game anymore when it gets to that stage. People, they lose their mind. But yeah, man, we're learning. This is not first time it's happening, so we should understand the game and understand that level. It's different when you play local.
For them, it's a win at all cost. For them, it's a jungle. And when you're in the jungle, you've got to behave like in the jungle. The behavior, the mesh management, the influence on the game, it's another level. Those guys, they throw out the fair play and they put the flag that says survival of the fittest. And if you rely on the referee to control that, you are as well as gone. They play the football in a different way. They just eat the time. They took 45 minutes and turned it into 30 minutes. I think they just took 15 minutes out of the game. If Sundowns was doing exactly what Vita Club was doing, it would be crucified. That we don't have fair play, it's a win at all costs. And I can guarantee you that in Kinshasa, they're not writing about the goalkeeper falling off. All they're writing about is Vita Club in the group stages, and Sundowns is gone.
We want to rectify this mistake, and we want to do better. We should not look down. We should keep going, fighting like we always do, and we believe in our team. It's possible.
The goals are there in Attersville. We've been consistent. We scored 2 against Chicken Inn. We scored 2 against Leopards. We scored 2 against Vita at home. We didn't score away. The Leopards, we scored away. That's where the difference is.
Good luck at the Confed Cup, Bafana style. We know you can do us proud.